Your original hometown dealer, Saida, Trudeau Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram.
During the April 30th Board of County Commissioners meeting, a discussion was had about two positions for the Nye County Sheriff's Office, a school resources officer and a financial assistant. Commissioner Blundo asked if the school resources officer could help on the streets as well as in the school area. Lieutenant Barukowitz, who was there to answer questions on the matter, responded saying that they go both ways and that they would just go to issues involving the schools more predominantly. Commissioner Blundo also asked if this position could help with the speeding around the school zones, with the lieutenant stating if we have more officers that are there at the school, we can address the speed zones. When asked if these positions are critical, the lieutenant gives his answer and explains further as to why.
The financial assistant is critical in the sense that, as you're well aware, we've had problems going back decades, not just under Sheriff Worley. In the financial world, in the Sheriff's Department, we are a large chunk of your budget, and the fact that we've never had somebody trained and specifically designated to manage the invoicing and billing seems like this is a position that's probably decades old that would fix a lot of the issues that have been coming of this. For the school resource officer position, the reality is we're struggling to handle the calls for service relating to Safe Voice and at the school on a regular basis. This was part of Dale Norton's motivation to budget the $50,000 from his end as a token or a good gesture to the county that the school district takes this seriously. We have already pulled one person off the street to handle those school calls. It's not enough. We used to have several that we have now down to this one. And I think that for the well-being of our children and being able to manage the calls for service and better take care of our children, I think this is a critical thing that's mostly funded, or at least more than half funded, by the school district with our partnership with Dale Norton.
Commissioner Cox voiced her opinion on the matter, stating that she is fine with the financial assistant. However, she feels the school resources officer should be funded by the Nye County School District.
They already get 50% of our tax dollars, and now they've gotten their marijuana money when we haven't. And that was presented last year, and they chose to spend their money on other things, which could have went towards them paying for this. And I just feel that $30,000 out of their budget may not be a lot of money compared to coming out of our budget, because we're in desperate need of taking care of Nye County and its citizens out of a budget that we can barely handle now. Well, the school district, if they're coming up with 50, I think they should come up with the 80 and hire their own, or pay your department, the sheriff's department, for sending somebody over there out of their pocket.